I'm an emotional human being, and I know a lot of you are too. Or, a lot of people, you don't want to say it to me. Um, People don't say it to me. People don't. Well, yeah, no, my nephews. People. I don't have to. I don't have to live the Lord's Prayer. Jesus died for me, and He's my God in my head, and I'm Jesus, and I'm God. Right? I don't have to stand up for a Lord's Prayer with you. You're arrogant. You think you're God. Do you understand what you just said? And I know people have brain injuries, but you got to be able to. If you love your children, and if you love one another, and you love the gift of life from the glory of God, you need to think. I mean, you need to correct yourself if you're capable. Okay. Now, there's overwhelming evidence, and it's been studied by corporations all over the world. I was in Sierra Vista outside Fort Huachuca. I was born in Las Cruces, effing fucking New Mexico, just like it's described in the books that they didn't understand and wrote down, right? And then I have to explain to you what's in the books, right? That means that we're millions of years in the making. That means I have earned the right to be the spirit of Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Okay, because of my faithful, loving deed eternally, right? So you don't. None of you guys, I was watching Access Hollywood. None of you people with your emotions and shit have the right, okay, to say what I can and can't talk about when people pray to me. Okay, you can't sit there and tell me you can't talk about my kid. Okay, your kid prayed to me and I earned the right to be the Messiah. You're fucking selling wine for money and not standing up for the Lord's Prayer. You have the right to remain silent. What you lack, donkey, is the fucking capacity. Okay? You may think you're attractive, but you're not being attractive. Okay? Money for pretending to be something you're not to pay to sexually reproduce is fucked. Thanks, Ian. Okay. I'll say whatever I need to say to get the job done. Do you understand me, people? All you arrogant, pretentious jerks out there that think that your fucking brain is God. Okay? Use God as a possessive pronoun and a first person in front of me one more time and watch me snack the taste out of your mouth eternally. I've done it all the time. I've done it since I was a little boy, since I explained it to Spencer J. Kimball when I was 4 years old. I wasn't even 4 years old yet. I turned 4 years old that summer. Do you understand? I don't think most of you do. I think you lack the capacity to actually think about what you're talking about and then say it intelligently. I think you just fucking blah, 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 blah. I want to suck your blood. I want to fuck your dog. Give me $20 and I will film it and put it online and get it trending and make $1 million overnight. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up! Okay. I like Ian, okay? When I connect to Ian, he's a good kid. He hates hypocrisy and he hates bullshit and he wants it all to shut up. So he killed himself. Because like Robin Williams and other people, he didn't feel like it was ever going to shut up. Like a lot of you, it's never going to stop. They're playing you and it's never going to stop. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. We're all subject to the application of physics. And I'm the Messiah. I'm the one like Adam, Joseph, David, John. I have overwhelming evidence, okay, that supports that. Okay. I've been proving it on social media, on YouTube, and on Facebook since June of 2009. Facebook just got out. They couldn't handle it. They wanted to tell me what to do, and they couldn't. And so we're not going to play with you. That's okay. I don't want to play with you, you little rotten fucking mind-funkin' monkey-ass bastards. Okay? I'll work with the kids at Google. Some of the kids, it's just not a united front. Some of the kids at Google, I think the ones that believe we ought to do this and do, I get a lot of that from Jeff, We need to do this. He's our best bet. He's going to save us all from all these assholes, and these people are assholes. I saw it when I watched the thing. I mean, he's terrified of what the people in the military will do to you. You can have all this billions of dollars, all this influence, all this technology, and they can kill you and make it look like it's an act of God. Okay? So I understand your emotions and I understand how you feel, but trying to stay alive because you think you want to be one of these fuckers, just let them fucking kill you. That's easy for you to say. I understand that. I transcend this physically because of who I am. Okay? Okay. You're given life by the glory of God. You don't have to earn it from the devil and Satan. Do you understand me? Oh, I know. I fucking, the goddamn fucking shit through the roof and the leaking and I hate these fucking Martians. I hate everything they fucking do. Like, I hate what they've done with the beauty of the glory of the soul and trap it in their wretched flesh and torture people with it because you always got to figure something out. No, you don't. You do things right. You're not always constantly figuring things out. Okay? The adaptability, we already discussed this when I watched fucking Galaxy Quest with the thing with the brain activity. That's in a hostile environment in the ocean. We are human beings above the ocean. We have never. Muhammad, the sir of the, never mind. You sit there and explain to these arrogant, but they're broken. They have bad brain activity, okay? I'm an emotional human being, okay? I don't know if to thank Regina King to say, hey, thank you for putting yourself out there, or to slap her, about the head neck area and say, Ara, yes, Miss Jackson, are you listening? You think I'm a black man? She would piss me off. That woman was rude as fuck to me. And I know for a fact she thought I was a black man, and she treated me like shit. And they're, oh, well, that's from that stuff with the whole thing with the darkest, bluest eye. No, she was just a bitch. Okay? She was just a mean bitch. It happens over time. People accept stupidity and then reflect stupidity. Okay? What you need to do is you need to take a good guru. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. He could be a dumbass. I listen to a lot of music because you get stuck up in this shit. I've done it when I was younger. Not to the extent that most of you do, because I would look at it, see it, and then go, okay, I'm going to go do something else. Like when I dropped out of college, when I wouldn't play basketball and sports anymore because they were such assholes. They made it to where I had no other options. They were horrible. They shut off the lights so I couldn't go to the Mormon tournament up in Utah and get my own scholarship that I wanted. They did all the other things. They promoted the gossip. They enhanced the gossip. They did the things that they were trying to get me to a Christian school, and stuff, and to attack the hypocrisy of these schools while I was there. Because what they were trying to do, what Rockefeller was trying to do was get me at Southwest Bible College, and or the Mormons wanted me to go to Mormon school, but they knew I wouldn't. They knew I would take like Southern Utah, a renegade program like Western New Mexico, like they said, because I would go to the secular school and help all the secular kids be more religious without being self-righteous, religious, and hypocrisy. I'm a religious person without using religion to be just right from wrong. Okay. And so they were trying to get me to. Rockefeller wanted me to go to Southwest Bible College into Grand Canyon, and for them to cheat like Kendall did, cheat on my grade. Me get into it with the because I can't say that, it's not true, and then have the coach come in there. Well, you're gonna have to pass him because he's gonna make the university hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. He wanted to catch them and hear their hypocrisy, just like the radio turned off on the game tonight because the advertisements and my brain activity with the connection to the quantum computing. And they're not going to be able to do that all year. And I'm not going to stop listening to the games. Okay? I'm listening to the games to pay attention to my community, to help my community, save my community from my community. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm correcting quantum computing. Why aren't you listening? Why aren't you doing the right thing? Why aren't you doing what I'm doing? I'm doing the right thing. You're doing the wrong thing. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. You're saying we'll make a better community by using money to kill people, science projects. And that's just batshit fucking Trinity site. Hiroshima, Tularosa, Nagasaki, downwinder. Insanity, you fucking assholes. Thanks, Ian. Okay. I like the Ian kid, man. I really like Regina's son. Okay. I got him in prayer. I don't always get him in prayer. I don't know if they did that, if she was having bad brain activity, or she just wanted me to. I'm not fucking Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost. I don't want to go there. I don't want to. They took Ian away. They killed him. They murdered him. He wanted the world to be a better place. He wanted to express it intelligently, and he was not allowed to. And then he just killed himself because they would not stop abusing him like they do me when they're in his dreams. It was horrible what they did to that kid. He's a good kid. I've always had an affection and kind of a thing for his mom. I liked her in Enemy of the State and other things and stuff like that. So it's her character is completely annoying on The Big Bang Theory. Yes, thoroughly. Oh, I can't stand, human rights, human resources. Oh, God, I know. Just forgive, debt, and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful peace. When someone says something that's inappropriate, guess what? We don't have to have a job. We don't need a job. People just show up. Here's your food. Okay, have a nice day. Okay, we don't need to talk about that. That's your theology. Theology is something you make up so you can try to fuck people in the head with your ego. Okay, have a nice day. Bye. That's your opinion. It's not my opinion. It just happened. Now get the fuck out of here before I kick your ass. Seriously. Get your J off Caruth off my feet. Or the flying R going to put his knee right in your chest and beat your ass into the tartan floor. Trust me. Okay. It's Clash Del Pokey. I help. Here comes the king. Those idiots. That poor kid. No, he was standing up. It was basketball and football in the 20th century. You gotta learn to ignore it or laugh at it or just play along with it. You can't let it get you out. You used to do that shit to me all the time. When they start hitting you in the face and the refs start laughing at you about it and stuff like that, I still held my cool and whooped Natrona County's ass. Okay? They scratched me up like a girl. Girls play basketball and ripped all the skin off my thing. Took the kid at the elbow, almost ripped the skin through my teeth through here and stuff like that. When spit, got some gauze, put it back in, came back to the finish, and kicked their asses sideways. And they didn't even score, I think, in the fourth quarter. I scored like 14 points. Charlie scored like 4 or 6. We scored 20-0, and I just blew them up. I didn't let them get the ball back down court and took it down court and just went. I killed them. Charlie was like, "Why don't you do that all the time?" It was personal. I was mad, but Charlie was mad at me. He was like, "Earl, you should do this every game. Just start out pissed off. I think I'm going to hit you in the help and say they did it." Charlie Robinson I love. I always loved Charlie Robinson and his mom. Yeah. He was just cool. He was really smart, real good basketball IQ. He explained it to the coach. Bud's doing this. Jimmy's doing this. They're sabotaging us. And I know that my whole life. I every time I didn't enjoy sports, it was because I was either sabotaged by selfish teammates or sabotaged by arrogant coaches. That's why I quit playing sports. It's a lot like what's happening right here with NASA, Homeland Security, DARPA, blah, 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 blah. Okay, same thing. I'm perfect. Like Job, Jonah, Jesus, and the rest. Forgive, debt, and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful peace. My faith is perfect. It's humble. It's intelligent. And it will perfectly help us live perfect, humble, loving, honest, truthful, faithful lives. I know what I'm doing. I reach out to everybody that I feel a connection to. No, they're not playing me, guys. I think they're just trying to keep themselves from getting targeted by technology, and they're trying to target the other team. And I think stop playing teams. Just, you have to be unified globally. You have to, okay, what's right? Lord's Prayer. Okay, what's wrong? Not living the Lord's Prayer. You guys fucking understand it. Oh, you're not that fucking stupid. You just are addicted to killing people and trying to get people to act like they don't understand. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, you need to stop. We'll talk tomorrow. Thanks, Ian. I love you, dog. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. He's still here, and he always will be.